Saw you at the corner store. Didn't recognize you at first. Time had written on your face all the years and all the hurt. Then you turned and smiled at me like no time had passed us by. And suddenly we were standing there with a lifetime in our eyes. We talked about the weather like strangers sometimes do, but every word between the lines still sounded just like you. You said you moved to somewhere else, built a life you tried your best. I nodded like I understood, but my heart filled in the rest. After all these years, you're still the one I know. Even time can't change what the heart won't let go. We didn't say too much, but we didn't need to explain. After all these years, some things just stay the same. We stood there in the silence like we used to long ago. Not everything needs words when the truth already shows. You said take care now softly, like you always used to do. And I watched you walk away again, like I once had to. After all these years, you're still the one I know. Even time can't change what the heart won't let go. We didn't try to fix it, didn't try to rearrange. After all these years, some things don't need to change. Maybe love don't disappear, it just finds another place. In a memory, in a moment, in a familiar face. After all these years, I still say your name, not out loud, just in my mind, like a quiet kind of flame. We were young on a two-lane road, windows down, nowhere to go. Radio playing those old sweet songs, back when we felt we still belonged. Your hand resting next to mine, summer nights and cheap red wine. We didn't know what time would take. We just lived for every day. Back when the road was ours, underneath those midnight stars. We were wild, we were free, just you and that old Chevy. Now those days feel so far, like a fading old guitar. But I still hear your voice somehow, back when the road was ours. Now I drive these roads alone, every mile feels like home, but something's missing in the air, like your shadows everywhere. Back when the road was ours, underneath those midnight stars. We were wild, we were free, just you and that old Chevy. Now those days feel so far, like a fading old guitar. But I still hear your voice somehow, back when the road was ours. If I could turn that wheel around, I'd chase those nights we never found. But time don't wait for broken hearts, it just keeps pulling us apart. Back when the road was ours, we didn't count the passing hours. We were young, we were strong, thought those days would last so long. Now I'm here with just this song, still pretending you're not gone. And I whisper to the dark somehow, back when the road was ours. Woke up early for the sun, same old work that must be done. Coffee strong, the sky still gray. Another long and honest day. Fence line running miles and miles. Hands are rough, but I still smile. Ain't got much but what I need. Just this land and time to breathe. I got dust on my boots and a past I can't lose. Every scar, every mile built the man I am now. Ain't no gold, ain't no fame, just a simple kind of name. But I stand where I choose, with this dust on my boots. Old barn leaning to one side, like the years I couldn't hide. Wind still whispers through the trees, telling stories back to me. I got dust on my boots and a past I can't lose. Every scar, every mile built the man I am now. Ain't no gold, ain't no fame, just a simple kind of name. But I stand where I choose, with this dust on my boots. I've seen days I won't forget, and some nights I still regret, but this road's the only truth, written in these worn out boots. Yeah, I got dust on my boots and a life that I won't lose. Every tear, every fight led me here to this life. Ain't no need to pretend, I'll do it all again. Yeah, I stand where I choose, with this dust on my boots. Don't dance like we used to. Our steps are slow and warm, but I still see that young girl I met that summer morn. Lines upon your face now tell the lie Everyone's a memory. I lived with you. We traded wild forever for a simple life. Front porch conversations. You still call me your man at night. Ain't no need for diamonds or a sky so blue. All I ever needed was growing old with you. I wanna grow old with you through every passing year, through all the quiet mornings and nights when you're right here. No matter where life takes us or what we go through, all I ever wanted was to grow old with you. We've seen some hard days coming, watched some good ones go, held on through the changes more than we both know. Now the world moves faster, but we take it slow, hand in hand together. That's all we need to know. I wanna grow old with you through every passing year, through all the quiet mornings and nights when you're right here. No matter where life takes us or what we go through, all I ever wanted was to grow old with you. If tomorrow never comes, I wouldn't ask for more. Every day beside you was worth living for. And if I go before you, just know this is true. I'll be waiting somewhere, still loving you. I wanna grow old with you, even beyond this life, through every tear and laughter. You'll always be my wife, still be holding on, growing old with you. We don't dance like we used to. Our steps are slow and warm, but I still see that young girl I met that summer morn. Lines upon your face now tell the life we knew. Everyone's a memory. I lived with you. We traded wild forever for a simple life. Front porch conversations, you still call me your man at night. Ain't no need for diamonds or a sky so blue. All I ever needed. I still set 2 cups of coffee out of habit every day. One stays full, untouched and quiet since you went away. Your side of the bed is empty, but I leave it just the same. Like somehow you might walk back in and call me by my name. The house don't sound like laughter, it don't echo like before. Every room just feels a little more quiet than it should. I keep the radio playing just to fill the space, but even songs don't reach me like they did when you were here. 'Cause half of me is gone since you said goodbye. I'm learning how to live again, but I don't know why. I'm breathing, I'm still here, but something's missing deep inside. Yeah, half of me is gone the day you said goodbye. I walk past all our pictures and I stop a little while. You're frozen there in every frame, still wearing that same smile. I talk to you like you're somewhere listening. Maybe love don't really leave, it just changes everything. 'Cause half of me's gone, but the other half remains, holding on to memories through the quiet and the pain. I'm learning how to carry you in everything I do. Yeah, half of me is gone, but the rest still belongs to you. They say time can heal it all, but I don't think that's true. It just teaches you to live with the missing part of you. Yeah, half of me is gone, but I'm still standing here, walking through the life we built without you near. And maybe one day I'll be whole, but until that day's through, I'll carry half of me and all of you. You were standing in the doorway, suitcase in your hand. I remember every word, but I don't recall my stand. I let silence do the talking when I should have fought for you. Now that moment keeps replaying like it always do. You said love ain't just a feeling, it's a choice we make. I was young and stubborn, didn't know what was at stake. Now I see it clearer, looking back that day. I should have held you closer, I should have made you stay. I should have stayed, I should have tried, should have held you through the night, instead of letting go and watching love just die. Now I live with every word I never got to say. Yeah, I had it all, I let it slip away. Heard you found somebody who treats you right, gives you all the things I couldn't back then in life. I ain't mad about it, guess you found your way. Just wish I'd been the man you needed me to be that day. I should have stayed, I should have tried, should have held you through the night, instead of letting go and watching love just die. Now I live with every word I never got to say. Yeah, I had it all, and I let it slip away. If I had one more minute, one more chance with you, I'd take back every silence and finally tell the truth. But time no matter how you pray. I should have stayed, I should have fought for the love we almost lost, but I let you walk away, and now that's all I've got. Just a heart full of regret and a past I can't replay. Yeah, I had forever once, and I let it slip away. I still drive by your old street, though I know you're gone. That front porch light ain't shining like it used to on. There's a silence in the windows where your laughter stayed, and every mile just takes me back to yesterday. We were never perfect, but we had it real. Every fight and every tear was something we could feel. Now I sit here wondering if you think of me, or if I'm just a memory. If love could stay, we'd still be holding on, right where we left it, before it all went wrong. If time was kind, we wouldn't fade away. But hearts don't choose, and love don't always stay. I found your old letters in a dusty drawer. Read every line again like I did before. There's a part of me that never moved on, still dancing to our favorite song. If love could stay, we'd still be holding on, right where we left it, before it all went wrong. If time was kind, we wouldn't fade away. But hearts don't choose, and love don't always stay. I don't blame the leaving, I don't curse the past. Some things burn like fire, but they don't last. Still I do it all again, every tear, every day, even knowing you won't stay. If love could stay, we'd still be side by side. Through every hard road, through every changing tide. But life keeps moving, and hearts drift away. Yeah, love can change, but it never really fades. I walk past all the places where we used to be, felt the weight of all those memories still holding on to me. And something felt different, like a quiet in my chest. For the first time in a long while, I could finally rest. I stopped asking questions that won't be answered now. Stop fighting all the waters, I don't need them anyhow. Every road we traveled led me to this place where I can hold your memory without the pain. So I'll let it rest, let it be. All the love we had still lives in me. I don't need to change it, I don't need to pretend. Some things don't last forever, but they don't have to end. I see you in the sunset, in the songs we knew, but it doesn't break me anymore like it used to do. It's just a gentle reminder of the life we shared, and a love that once was there. So I'll let it rest, let it be. All the love we had still lives in me. I don't need to change it, I don't need to pretend. Some things don't last forever, but they don't have to end. I'm not saying I don't miss you, I'm not saying I don't care. I just learned to carry love without the weight of despair. So I'll let it rest, soft and true. Every piece of me still holds you. But I'm walking forward now with a heart that understands. Some things fade with time, but love still stands. There's a box inside my closet full of things I couldn't say. Every word I wrote in silence that I never sent your way. Your address is still the same one, though I know you're long gone now. But I keep on writing letters, like somehow they'd reach you out. These letters I never sent still carry all my truth. Every line a piece of me, still holding on to you. I sealed them with my heart, but I never had the nerve. Now they're all I've got left of a love we both deserved. I wrote one on your birthday, said I missed your gentle laugh. Another when I heard our song, and memories came rushing back. I told you I was sorry for the man I couldn't be, but ink can't fix the damage or rewrite our history. These letters I never sent still echo in my mind. Every word I held too long got buried deep in time. If I had just one chance, I'd say it all out loud, but silence was my prison, and I wore it like a crown. Now the paper's turning yellow, like the years I let go by, and every page is filled with tears that I was too proud to cry. These letters I never sent are all that speak for me, of a love I let slip through. What we were, what we could be. So I read them in the dark, like a ghost from yesterday. letters I never sent still won't fade away. I was just a young man learning what love's supposed to be. Didn't know the weight it carried or how deep it runs in me. You were laughing in the summer, barefoot in the rain. I didn't know back then you'd never fade away. We were riding out forever, like it had no end in sight, making promises we thought would always hold up right. Life had other plans for us, took us separate ways, but something about that first love never really fades. 'Cause my first was you, and it still runs true. Through every road I've ever taken, every sky I've ever viewed, I've loved again, it's true. But nothing feels the same, 'cause my first was you, and it still remains. I don't chase those memories like I used to do, but they find me in the silence, in everything I do. A song I sent, a summer breeze can take me back in time to the way your hand fit in mine. 'Cause my first was you, and it still runs true. Through every road I've ever taken, every dream I ever knew, I've made peace with time and the life I chose to live. But my first was you, and that's something time can't give. Maybe we were meant to end before we fell apart, so you could stay forever young somewhere kill. I don't need you back, I just needed you to be the kind of love that stayed with me.
There's a picture on my dashboard, faded by the sun. You're smiling like you always did back when we were young. I don't move it, don't replace it, let it stay in view. 'Cause every road I take still feels like you. Heard our song at the grocery store, stopped me in my tracks. For a moment I was right there, no going back. I almost turned to tell you, like I used to do. Funny how this life still feels like you. Yeah, it still feels like you in the air I breathe, in every quiet moment that won't let me leave. Time keeps rolling on, but some things stay true. This whole world keeps turning, but it still feels like you. I've been doing alright lately, learning how to live with the space you left behind me and all we used to give. I don't chase the past no more, but it comes in view in ways I can't explain. Still feels like you. Yeah, it still feels like you in the air I breathe, in every quiet moment that won't let me leave. Time keeps rolling on, but some things stay true. This whole world keeps turning, but it still feels like you. And I don't need forever, I don't need the past, just these little echoes that somehow still last. A love like ours don't disappear, it just changes view. Yeah, it still feels like you in the songs I hear,
in every sunset fading, year after year. I've made my peace with time and all we've been through, but every now and then it still feels like you.
There's a chair by the window where you used to sit. Morning light still hits it, but you ain't in it. Coffee cup on your side. I don't move a thing, like if I leave it there, you might walk back in. Your sweater's on the hanger by the bedroom door. I still hear your footsteps on this old wood floor. Every little corner still calls your name. This house ain't been the same. Now it's just me and the quiet, echoes in these walls. Your picture on the table, watching as night falls. I talk to you sometimes like you're still around, but silence is the only sound. And that chair by the window is empty now. Sunday drives feel different with nobody there. Passenger seat beside me, holding empty air. Radio plays our song, I turn it down slow. Some memories never let go. Now it's just me and the quiet, echoes in these walls. Your picture on the table, watching as night falls. I talk to you sometimes like you're still around, but silence is the only sound. And that chair by the window is empty now. If heaven's got a front porch and a sunset view, I hope you're sitting easy like you used to do. Save me a place beside you when my time is through. It's just me and the quiet, echoes in these halls.
memories, the only thing that never falls. I'll hold on to the love we once somehow found, till I'm laying in that ground, in that chair by the window ain't empty now.
There's a chair out on the front porch where you used to sit with me. Coffee getting cold between us, talking about what life would be. Now the pain is slowly fading, like the stories that we told, but that chair still holds your memory, even when the nights get cold. The chair still knows your name, even when I whisper low. Every breeze that passes by feels like you won't let it go. I tried to move on, I swear, but nothing feels the same. 'Cause every time I sit right there, that chair still knows your name. Neighbors say I should replace it, get something new instead, but they don't see your shadow or the words we never said. There's a silence in the evening that no radio can fill, so I sit with ghosts and memories, and I guess I always will. The chair still knows your name, every crack and every line holds a piece of yesterday that I can't leave behind. Time keeps moving on, but I'm standing in the rain. 'Cause every time I sit right there, that chair still knows your name. If love could live in objects, then you'd never be gone. You'd still be right beside me, like an old familiar song. The chair still knows your name, and maybe I do
back to you. So I'll leave it where it stands, through the sunshine and the rain. 'Cause letting go would mean that I forget your name.